Hey! It's Sunday, so I figured I'd make this before I talk to you later. Um, as for punishments, the funny thing is, if you'd edited your video more, then you probably would have been under 7 minutes. But you're getting punished anyway. I was tossing around some ideas with Jason, who just went inside. You can't see him anymore. I don't know if you could see him to begin with. But the only thing he could think of was that you had to teach yourself to breastfeed. And I told him that even I can't do that right now, so that was out. So we, I decided that you're gonna have to teach yourself to do something. Because I think that'd be an interesting way to take our punishments. We have to teach ourselves something. And I think, because I've been reading Neil Gaiman's American Gods, that you should teach yourself a coin trick, and then show it on a video. Yes. That's that. Sorry I'm a little sweaty. I just weeded, and this weekend is a break from our hot snap in the Northeast, by which I mean today's high is 86. Not so humid, though, which I'm kind of enjoying. So, things. I frankly don't feel like I was having a lot of software problems on Friday, so that poem did not turn out as well as it intended. I appreciated yours, though. So I'm just going to try to do this in all one shot so I don't have to edit anything. Don't blow away. So, in Manga Club Friday, as per my duckling's wishes, we learned about Japanese feudal society, so I figured I'd share some of that. This is my little thingy, you can... Oop, that direction. I've made, like, bad faces of them all, too. But anyway, it was the feudal society, kind of the Japanese Middle Ages, took place from the 12th century until the 19th, which was later than the medieval, but that might be because they were so isolationist that it was later and longer, but because they were isolationist, they didn't have anybody else to go on, just their own advancements. That's what I'm assuming. They used a 4-tier class system. At the top of the heap were the samurai. They were kind of the knights of Japan. Similar to the knights, they were only 10% of the population. Code of Bushido versus chivalry, etc., etc. Army, they demanded respect enough that if someone of the lower class didn't bow to them in the street, they were beheaded. Legally. There we are. Next down was actually the farmers and the peasants. As per Confucius, it was, the system worked a la Confucius, and he figured that the people who actually do something worthwhile ought to be higher up on the social status. I mean, it makes sense. It does. That doesn't mean to say that the peasants and farmers didn't get taxed the crap out of. There was, I don't remember where, but one lord taxed all of the rice that any of his people got, and anything that they got back was pure charity on his part. So yeah. Next down were the artisans, the makers. They still were useful to society, just not as useful as the farmers who provided things for everybody. They were in this class no matter what. Like, even if they made swords for the samurai and just high-top stuff, this is where they were. And lowest on the ladder is actually the merchants. They were kind of seen as parasites, profiting from everybody else's hard work, which I suppose makes sense. I mean, they got rather rich. They were easily one of the more rich castes, but at the same time, they were also pariahs. Nobody wanted anything to do with them. The higher class was actually forbidden to deal with it in any fashion, unless it was for work. Then the daimyos were kind of the lords, head of the samurai army, etc. The shogun was kind of the head of the daimyos, head of the army. And the emperor was kind of like England's queen now. Doesn't have too much power, just kind of a social figurehead. The shogun actually ran everything. And that's my brief synopsis on feudal society. So, as far as today goes, I need to clean the living room, and then sometime I'm having a phone call with you. I got Tim Burton's 9, so I'm kind of hoping to watch that today. Read some more American Gods. I don't know if you've been keeping up on the Nerd Fighters and everybody else, but VidCon was this weekend. Ooh, ant on my foot. VidCon was this weekend. Ooh, look, it's a centipede thing. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Hey. Ah! Not getting it very well. Well, it's very cute. Bye-bye, my brother. He's going to work now. Okay. Okay, am I zooming out? Yes. Good. I don't remember where I was. VidCon, yes. Which is kind of where all the big YouTube vloggers got together and did, kind of convention, which sounded awesome. They've been live streaming it the entire time, but last night was the first time that I was able to watch anything. And I watched some girl, she was good, but I was kind of hoping for, like, Charlie, who looked like was going to be an hour after, like, I was exhausted by this point, and was like, do I want to wait for an hour, or do I want to sleep and see if I can find it tomorrow, and sleep one out. So I'm probably gonna see if I can find him anywhere. I'm sure somebody's uploaded it, so we'll see what's going on. And yes, that would be that. So I have me some ice water and cheers.